game. It's the lower bracket final between ThorZaIN and Assad. ThorZaIN is on a mission. If he's not winning this, it would be an absolute disaster for him. He's still in the race for the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice Grand Finals. But for that to happen, he has to reach the winter season because currently he's on rank 5. Rank 5 is the last slot to give you one of the spots for the big main event for $130,000. But it's very close between him, Vortex, Blade, and X-Lord. 2 spots for 4 people. And X-Lord, Vortex, and Blade, they are already qualified. They will be getting points guaranteed. ThorZaIN, can you step up your game? Yesterday was a long series against SaiDe. He lost that. So, will he be killed by 2 Frenchies in a row? And will his dreams be shattered in the winter close qualifier? Sweden versus France once again. Can he avenge his Swedish brother star-shaped? ThorZaIN versus SaiDe.
If that was to occur, the Swedes would raise up their pitchforks and march over to France. Was there ever a war between France and Sweden?
I don't think they're pretty far away, dude. There's a couple of countries in between.
You would think so, dude. But, like...
Maybe the Vikings invaded?
Medieval times, Europe is like a very slutty college. Everyone gets with everyone. Everyone used to have a war with anybody. So if you Google it, I'm pretty sure there was one. You know what? We have to find that out.
Probably the Vikings invaded the Normandy or something. But I think this is a very important match, Remo, so I would rather shift my focus on the game and the storyline here than old tales from the past. Because this is a Night Elf versus Human, and this is a normal altar. SaiDe not going for a Beastmaster, as many Night Elves do recently, but decides to opt for a Keeper, rather old school.
Keeper aggression or Keeper expansion is the question. By the way, as I told you, Europe was slutty with their wars. Franco-Swedish War, 1805 until 1810. Everyone was warring with everybody. Fast expansion here by ThorZaIN. Wait. Pulling the militia just for the green camp?
I think he just wanted to make sure to not get attacked by the creep camp again, like yesterday. When he ran into the mercenary camp, that wasn't too great. So just a little more distance between him and the creeps, so nothing goes wrong here.
Yeah, interesting timing on this for ThorZaIN. Usually it's green into Expo, but he skips the Murloc camp, going for a faster expansion. It's, as you can see, a little bit tougher to creep, so he takes a little bit of damage, but just the tiniest amount. I wonder if this is specifically an answer to the Keeper trying to finish this camp before the Keeper arrives, which does work out. Keeper could summon some treants, could use an entangle, but his army isn't with him, so there's not that much damage that he can do here, really.
With entangle, of course, you can always cause trouble. But yeah, almost no follow-up. And ThorZaIN pretty much knows exactly what's up. He should be used to that by now. Here's the first entangle. Treants. Oh, is that damage enough? Probably not. Militia are called right in time. Footman taking care of the Keeper as well. Now switching the focus to the Treants, so one is gone. That lowers the damage, and that enables this Town Hall. Good defense for ThorZaIN.
Looking absolutely solid so far. Next thing you want to do is send a footy across, figure out whether there's an expansion happening. ThorZaIN, in fact, is running there with the AM. He was pretty close already by driving the Keeper away, and is definitely expecting an expansion here, but not the case. We have SaiDe just stuck on one base, mass Huntresses coming in, Ancients of War already, 2 of them, and we even have APs coming up.
Exactly, bottom right. Interesting play by SaiDe. This is, of course, a best of 5, so first to 3. You can throw in a cheese here and there, and maybe that's his game plan. Thank you, Fake Face Chan, for the 6-month for the 8-month resub, and Lados Lounge for the 9-month resub. 9 months, that's enough time for a baby. You learned that lesson pretty well, didn't you? Greetings to the family.
Lado, I feel like you're pretty consumed with this baby thing. Every time I see something about a baby, like you're talking about changing diapers, you're talking about feeding bottles. I guess it was the perfect moment here within 9 months. Thank you, Lado. So, is this push gonna work out? This is obviously very all-in by SaiDe. AM isn't level 3 yet. The level 2 water elementals are usually a big help at pushing back the Huntress numbers. But footy numbers are still very low. Only 4 of them. No shop. This is a little scary here for ThorZaIN.
Yeah, there's no more mana for the Keeper though. The damage comes from the Hunts. The AO, the Ancient Protectors moving forward. 2 footies out of that fight. The third one here as well. Hunts are going to town, and with the support of the AP, what can ThorZaIN really do? Footman heavily struggling. Double kill with 1 glaive. This Huntress deserves a little award as well. Militia trying to kill her for the sins, but not on this Sunday.
Yeah, Militia have to save the day. They have to buy time for the 2 towers to finish at the expansion. One of them is extremely close to done. Militia might be falling, but if they have to die, they shall, because it's all about these towers. And it seems like they will come up. ThorZaIN with 1 arcane up, a second one soon to finish. He's ready here for the mass repair. Peasants are standing next to it, but still lots of pressure on the Swede.
Oh boy. How can he break out of this? We got a couple of new donations here. Thank you, Doplappen, for the 6-month resub. Finest Sunday entertainment program. Thank you very much. Tolikata, 10-month resub, and Spam Can Scam Plan donates €5 as well. Mike told me I should donate double because of how hard my name is to say. So here you go. Compliments on Mrs. Spam Can Scam Plan. Thank you very much to the lady.
Thank you also first for the 5 gifted subs, guys.
Yep.
So much support. Thank you very much. This pressure is starting to mount more and more. The towers are up. They're getting repaired. Which towers are stronger is the question. Normally the answer to that is Ancient Protector, thanks to fortified armor. Militia being called in over and over, but these hunters are just slaughtering these peasants one after the next, and the AM never got to level 3. Maybe ThorZaIN now regretting not going for that green camp earlier for the Murlocs. Yeah. Everything is so hurt, but the thing is, you can't sometimes afford to lose the expansion and then stabilize on one base because of how all-in the Night Elf is. This Huntress army will not be looking good in the late game. And that's what ThorZaIN's doing. He's teching, he's giving up the expansion.
That was expensive on both sides, obviously. 7:30 into the game. He's throwing all the forces into the Huntress meat grinder, trying to do more damage, trying to buy more time. Not a single tower here. Rifles are coming, but it will take some time. Both heroes very, very dry. Wants to take care of that water elemental. Sad. This would definitely be a big upset if he eliminates ThorZaIN. But we are far away from that. We can say, though, that his game plan is working out really well. The Region Scroll getting cancelled by all this AoE. Sad. When do you have to pull back? When is it enough? When is there too much damage on your hunts?
I am still thirsting for that level 3. Very close now. Ooh, 3 XP away. 1 Wisp, 1 Treant would do it. In fact, he gets it with the Archer, and now we have the level 2 Water Elementals. Finally!
No, there's a Wisp right next to him. Needs to detonate. Maybe he forgot about that. Gets the detonate off, but there's a clarity. But there's more pressure on ThorZaIN's base now with the Glaive Thrower. Is the clock ticking for SaiDe? Is there more units here? Shop is coming. More Wisps are coming. The APs are now finishing this town hall and can move over as well.
Oh, Glaive triggers the creeps, but they go back to their positions. They don't get pulled into the human base. Not even full mining here for ThorZaIN at the moment. 2 of the peasants just standing there. Of course, this is a super stressful situation. Ooh. So many things happening.
Tier 2 done. Can he go for a potion? Or does he want a hero, rather? Stressful situation. Love that 1 Glaive Thrower to just make sure that there's always pressure. And ThorZaIN is still in a position where he has to push this farm down. Can't go for a second hero now.
Did you just sell the TP? I think he did, right?
Yes. But can't
In
spend
hopes
it
of probably
really.
going for a second hero, but he's still supply blocked.
4 units.
Beastmaster could be great here for ThorZaIN, by the way. Maybe a Tinker.
Everything solo. A little bit of AoE would be amazing as well. There's gonna be mass murder here in a second. Look at the XP circles for both of them. More and more hunters are falling. Oh my god. The big massacre of Last Refuge. Oh! Surround out of nowhere. But can he fight out? That's a lot of damage still. No, he doesn't want to. Whew.
Finally, ThorZaIN gets to take a breath and gather his thoughts for just a second. And he's gonna be able to organize these thoughts with what second hero he wants. Paladin. No, cancels it. Blood Mage.
Okay. Siphon. And in his hands, probably Banish. Even Flame Strike would be great. It is still tier 1 for SaiDe. He never attacked. It was all-out aggression. And it stays all-out aggression.
Hunts ran to the creep camp.
Yeah, see.
ThorZaIN certainly less supply, but the way better hero at this stage in the game. And also, of course, tier 2 tech. However, with that tier 2, he wasn't able to get too much yet. No Sanctum. Priests and Sorks would be amazing, but hasn't been able to place down a tier 2 building yet. Now tries to with the Arcane outside the wall, but that's definitely going to be cancelled. Blood Mage at least will make it out of the altar.
The value on the Regent Scroll for all these workers. That was a spectacular start into this series. SaiDe, where you go from here? To tier 2. Okay. With Entangle, there's no Dispel yet. There's still a strong time for the Keeper, if used well. Prevents the Blood Mage from creeping, steals the Mercenary camp, gets a big item, and can always use Entangle.
Very surprised he didn't cancel the Sanctum. Seems like he should have been able to. But then again, he would have walked into a lot of Water Elementals. That could have been painful.
Blood Mage feeding off of the Ogre Magi. And that's a lot of Water Elementals now.
Treant summoned into the bag once more, but ThorZaIN is looking stronger and stronger. AM is holding down the fort, and slowly but surely the tech is coming online. We're gonna have priests, we're gonna have mortar teams soon. And SaiDe still only stuck on his tier 1.
The APs finally moved over. They've seen something this game. Blood Mage, of course, hard counter to the Keeper. Tier 2 at 60%. Alchemist would be good. But yeah, how do you deal with these Water Elementals without a spell? That's so rough. He does have a Shadow Priest, but there's low mana already. They just soak up so much damage. Oh, the Hunts. And now there is a Mortar, as you said. Second one is about to finish, and they wreck Hunts in the right position. Aiming for the Blood Mage, who has to retreat. Flame Strike it is.
Hurts the peasants also, but ThorZaIN can afford this now. He is so far ahead in tech, seemingly easily dismantling these Huntresses. They've almost all died. Keeper, he's level 5, but no mana. Even with level 6, I don't think this would be possible anymore.
Yeah, this is 30 supplies SaiDe now. Without a second hero, without a strong army, without tier 2 buildings. And ThorZaIN gets the pretty perfect army composition for this game with Riflecaster Mortar, level 2 Brilliance Aura, Siphon Mana, and he can easily take out this AP. Naga second for SaiDe, so probably one more push. And then that's it.
Starting to get up lowers. If SaiDe can somehow stabilize, get tier 3, Mountain Giants would be a real headache for ThorZaIN to deal with.
True.
But that is extremely far away.
This AP trying to sneak into the base. My friend, this didn't work out well. Yeah, is he trying to go tier 3? So far, it's archers, or he continues to build archers, and the lore. I thought ThorZaIN is dead already, but not the case.
Yeah, that's the problem with his aggressive Keeper style. Even if you kill the expansion, it doesn't win you the game at all. Because the human will be tier 2, and then you're going to be stuck on weak units. It's kind of hard to find a proper transition with that. If you have mass hunts being able to, after that, find a way into the late game is something that only very few Night Elves can do. I remember some games by Lawlion where he did this very, very well, but it's so hard to make the right calls there. Oh, dude. ThorZaIN's 5-3 hero levels now.
Yo, that's a lot of mana to use. Also Flame Strike 2, so that really hurts now. Won't affect any Dryads, of course, but everything else, especially buildings. Wand of the Wind is a nice disable against the Keeper as well, who never got too many good items, to be honest. Creeps more on the Naga for Fork Lightning. Flute, that's a good one. But maybe too little too late.
Red Camp will get the Blood Mage close to level 4. Blood Mage is a hero who scales insanely well with high levels, especially if he goes Flame Strike. The other day we saw a big orange bird on TS. Somehow that game was lost, but it was pretty sick. Oh, look at the item, Neo! Look at the item!
See? I'm onto something. Another Hood of Cunning.
Oh my god, dude.
Rarely any other items drop from this spot anymore.
That must be proof, dude. You should open a subreddit for conspiracy theory. We don't have enough of those.
Tinfoil WC3?
Yeah.
It is Mountain Giants, by the way. He's going there now, but without upgrades. Ooh, that's a big investment that's probably not paying off.
Keeper harass, very annoying, certainly. Spawning the treants over and over. There's one priest in position already. ThorZaIN is on top of everything, seemingly.
Yeah.
Peaceful. Peaceful. Where is it?
Favorite player prevails.
Oh, there we go.
For now. Feels good moment. And ThorZaIN, you know, if he has a plan, he goes through with it, even though it takes 17 minutes to finally get it done. Expo, second try. And this time it
He
works.
just retrained. He's gonna have level 3 Blizzard, level 2 Flame Strike now.
Yep.
Hallelujah! The AoE.
The Song of Ice and Fire that will finish this game probably. Sad, still no tier 3, still no upgrades.
Flame Strike is such a cool spell. I love that spell.
It
so
is.
much. We don't see enough of it.
It is very beautiful. And it's very powerful. Siphon 2 now as well. This is limitless mana.
Look at that tank Blood Mage. He can be a frontliner now.
Maybe. Rather, maybe not. There's quite some damage on set.
Armor. He's got the evasion. Only needs an invul. Let's go.
Let's go is what Sad thinks as well, while still taking to tier 3.
Oh boy, these archers. They better be far in the back.
Mm-hmm. Protected by this. He can't really lose this MG. Still needs to wait. He's creating some space for the treants again.
One priest comes out perfectly in time for the dispel. Oh, look at that. On 4 treants. Come on, bro. Oh, beautiful. And focus back towards the expansion where the AM is getting focused, taking a lot of damage.
Okay.
Those in there perhaps also looking too much at the priest. But AM survives. Still over at the expo. Priest can heal away now. Alright.
Expo by Sad. He's dragging this out. Wants his time in the spotlight.
The thing is, even if he gets to tier 3 MGs with the upgrades, they're not going to take much damage from rifles. But boy oh boy, that Flame Strike Blizzard is going to hurt.
Okay. Is this gonna be the second Hood of Cunning? Oh, that's a goodie.
Catger's Pipe.
One heal scroll. Flame strike. So brutal. He's gonna reach level 5 very, very soon. I think his decision is Flame Strike 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Siphon 2 is good enough. Just go all flame strike damage now. Oh, he only needs one more wisp.
Yep. He can spam spells until the end of days with this. ThorZaIN never needed tier 3, really. Resistance skin is coming. But I guess it's all a little bit too late. Entangle on the mortar. I like that. Okay, ThorZaIN. Sing the song! Okay, missed a few notes here. But that's level 5.
With that, of course, also you can do a lot of damage to buildings. Blood Mage doesn't mind cooling off a little bit.
Entangle was used on the Blood Mage, so free reign for the Blizzard on the Archmage. No other disable. Patient play with the Entangles. I like that. Yeah, this is where it's all about. 2 mortars, putting pressure on the tree. Assad has to do something about it. There's no Nature's Blessing.
Hard to micro this all properly, standing in the right position, doing the blizzard on the right targets. Ooh, that flame strike now hurts.
Everything in that area of effect goes down, as well as the tree and the TP out. ThorZaIN plays it safe, not overcommitting, not trying to end the game. And he has a farm here in this little choke, making it harder for the mountain giants to pass. And good scouting. I like that farm.
ThorZaIN remade the altar. Before that he couldn't tech, so now he finally can. Now he is going tier 3.
Frag shard soon. And he can finally go for
MK third. Clap, Blizzard, Flame Strike. Never seen that before.
Main base mined out, so ThorZaIN the only one with income at the moment. What can Sad do? Despite 2 mountain giants only at 54 supply, that's nothing. ThorZaIN knows this tree is moving over. Now he has Nature's Blessing. Sad can establish this. Is there still a chance?
There's always hope.
Militia climbing this little hill here. Second expansion for him. I like that ThorZaIN is playing this very, very, very safe. He could have gone for another push. Risk the game. But no. Just expand again. That's all the experience of a former pro player.
Naga got level 5 here for Set. He's gonna have a lot of Fog Lightnings to use.
Yeah, pretty good on mortars. Just to take them out.
Ooh, Flame Strike. Blizzard. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Holy Jesus.
How to kill buildings in 4 seconds.
By Moonwells.
That's like
Bad.
mini sappers did these combined AoE spells. And this choke is good for a lot of things, not for standing still against Blizzard Flame Strike. Just continues to cast it. Oh, that feels bad.
ThorZaIN again plays it safe, TP's out.
Yeah.
I don't think he necessarily needed to, but got what he came
That
for,
was
I guess.
so much damage. Sad can't go over 50 supply, really. We got a result. Thank you, chat, for reporting this. And to beat Cash 2-1, says Death Knight.
Oh,
That
so
is quite a
Ente-
surprise. Ente can win against Night Elf.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Well done. Enter TGW.
Ooh.
A Crypt Lord Fiesta.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
best of 5?
ThorZaIN about to get the sick upgrades within a fire with frag shards. And of course the Paladin.
A player's forces
Okay. Last ditch effort for SaiDe.
He's mining again, but still far away from being able to make units because of all those moonwells going down earlier. Peasants just long distance mining. Brings a lot from the main. Dude, they can get like a full Congo line going between natural and the third gold mine.
A player's forces are under attack.
What song do you think they're playing?
Viva la vida loca?
Okay, Ricky Martin?
Yeah. It's always my morning music, you know?
Is that what you're doing in your shared flat? You all wake up at the same time and start the day with a nice little Congo line through the flat?
Oh god, no.
Oh, I would love... Like, can you just say yes just for the cinema in my head? All in boxers?
I used to do that with Ziggy, you know, taking him by the paws. But
Yeah, sure.
nowadays, when I wake up at 5 a.m., there's nobody awake anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
Back in the day, just to have Ziggy.
Alright, ThorZaIN. Pushing into what's left of this base. 3 MGs, that's pretty much it. Definitely lacking damage, can make up for it a little bit with Fork Lightning.
A town
But this is 2-0 rifles, mortars. This is still so much AoE.
That flag strike, dude. Holy jeez.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is the Blood Mage a pimp, by the way? Look at his cape. What kind of person wears such a cape?
I would love to. With the shoulder pad thingies.
Yeah. It kind of looks like the Doctor Strange
Yeah.
cloak thing.
Yeah. They definitely stole it from Warcraft.
Just bigger. Go big.
Go big or go home. Assad slowly but steady rebuilding some moon worlds so he can maybe build another unit at some point. ThorZaIN getting his next base up now. That's so hard to crack against all that range. Storming a high ground by
The
Shredder.
Shredder just died to the flame strike. Too much damn.
Okay, gets a lot of damage on the Paladin, but yeah. He slowly but steady burns through these mountain giants. There's no hope for SaiDe. There's absolutely no hope for SaiDe. 21 supply about to fall with these MGs. Frag shot's pretty good against them.
Ooh, he's trying though.
Yeah, he
Holding
is.
on.
It definitely does take some time until SaiDe taps out. By the way, thank you Vitellone al Vapore for the 2-month resub. Greetings from Italy. Thanks, boy. I found What to Watch During Lockdown was my childhood game. Damn, I need beer. You're in good company with us here, mate.
Beer? What about vino? If your name is Vitellone al Vapore and you point out that you're from Italy, come on, you gotta have some red wine, bro.
I think he can do whatever he wants. Especially resubbing to back to Warcraft. That's nice. Glad you enjoy it, mate. ThorZaIN pretty much enjoys this game as well, I would think. Is it possible that he's out of mana at some point?
Yeah. So the mana now. Flame strike
No,
very
Archmage.
expensive.
Archmage still has
One-
300.
A player's forces are under attack.
Poor Blood Mage has to use a bit of Siphon first. Is he close to level 6? Nah, not really.
Not really, but mass teleport
Likely we're
would
gonna
be a
see a
thing.
big orange bird. I'd love for him to just flame strike Blizzard his own peasants right now. He's got so many anyways.
Why would
Whatever.
you sacrifice your own people?
Make room in supply? He's got too many workers. We need more military.
You are everything that's wrong with the world, Remo.
What do you mean? He's got too much supply and workers. It's just simple economics.
Kill
him
the
off.
people, we need more military. That's not cool, dude.
Exactly, that's what we want. We want to have some Griffin Riders, you know, we want to have some airstrikes. Let's go.
Well, we get a new Tree of Life for Sad.
Player's forces are under attack.
And ThorZaIN's Expo will be mined out at some point. But yeah, there's almost no production for Sad anymore. He once again lost like 3 moon worlds. Yeah, ThorZaIN very, very patient play.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now storming forward again with the blizzard, and the mountain giants are catching so much of it. Big
Under siege.
big hitboxes, slow movement speed, of course. Not that easy to walk out of range. Oh, entangle, taunt, fork lightning. But Paladin is always there to the rescue.
Yeah, Assad is looking for these little missteps. He's looking to poke, do every bit of damage that he can. But ThorZaIN is playing this concentrated, patient as ever. The Spoon Terran, as he used to be called.
One could say with a lot of routine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you. Got a puke for the 2-1-3 sub. Prime time. Thank you. Alright, ThorZaIN about to end this now. He's had enough. Knows that there's at least 2 more maps. Even calling mercs now is the poor Sad. No dispel, so you can use that one of the wind. Archmage, again in trouble, needs the Paladin. That could be a way out, of course, hero kill, but yeah, too much protection usually. Level 6 unlocks one of the most fun ultimates, but we won't see it here. GG's, well played. After struggling heavily in the early game, ThorZaIN fights back and takes the 1-0 lead.
Well done, well done.
Player's forces are under attack.
Always seemed in control. Like the one problem that we saw there was AM not being level 3 in time, and then the Huntresses looking definitely dangerous. But as I said earlier, that's the big problem with his aggressive keeper hunt style. Even if you kill the expansion, that by no means is gonna mean that you're gonna win the game as well. Hard to find a transition with Huntresses in the late stages, as they just fall off so hard.
Little unfortunate for Sad. He tried a lot. The cheese worked for the first moments of this game, or the first minutes of this game. But ThorZaIN stabilized in a nice fashion and took the game home with the infamous human tier 3. Thank you, Breakman11, for the 2-1-3 sub. I'd like a Pom C. What's that?
I don't know.
Me neither.
See.
I am confused. Thank you anyway.
I figure that that's some pun that we're supposed to get, but we don't.
We're too stupid. Oh boy, Sonic 3-0 over, please. He's
What?
qualified. He's back in the season.
That was super fast.
Yeah, for Night of Mirror 3 maps. I guess davai.
For once, their series isn't super long and epic. Sonic closes out very fast. That's basically at the same time as TGW and Enter start their series.
Yeah, and that series is probably going long, knowing TG dubs.
Oh yeah, playing fast expansion. He even played Dreadlord fast expansion before.
Okay, our first game was pretty long as well. We continue the lower bracket final. ThorZaIN versus Sad. 1-0 for the Swede. Let's see what's left in the tank for the Frenchie. Concealed hill, bottom left for ThorZaIN, upper right for Sad.
Power build on the altar. Excuse me? What year is this? 2009?
I think he's doing this quite a bit. Todd pointed this out during the summer and fall broadcast. This gives ThorZaIN a little edge, of course, more expensive.
How much faster is this? 10, 15 seconds? Okay, interesting. Like, if you just go the normal creep route with Ogre into green, this doesn't really help out at all because the keeper isn't fast enough anyways. This mainly makes a difference if he goes for a fast lab creep, I guess.
Tomiko style.
Unless he has some very, very specific timing for the early game.
Well, usually everything he does is pretty smart, so... We'll see what the reasoning behind this is.
Back in the day on Twisted, humans used to do this all the time with a super heavy power build, where the AM gets out way, way faster, which of course costs way more experience as well. Resources. Well, ThorZaIN perhaps a little... Yeah, it's a little late with the footy pull.
Yeah, could have done this a little earlier, but... Here we go. High Priest first, Mud Golem as well. On the other side, Keeper is moving across already. Shouldn't be in time though, right? What's up?
Those detonates though.
Oh. Oh yeah, that hurts. Oh yeah, that hurts. Rock Golem at 50%. Keeper is coming in.
I'm not so sure about this creep route though.
No! No, no, no.
Oh Jesus. Oh,
Entangle
God.
on the workers. If he's losing...
Oh God.
If he's losing that Ogre... that Rock Golem.
He has to get it.
Got
He
it.
did.
That was
Okay.
easier than expected. And here we go. Potion of Greater Mana. The item that turns games around.
Still very good for Please though. He got level 2 fast. He killed a couple of peasants. He made this expensive for ThorZaIN. Tech has started.
Our players' forces are under attack.
Alrighty then. Fourth farm, we're gonna have an expansion here seemingly for ThorZaIN.
Yeah. It's also gonna hurt. There's also a lot of poison stuff. But this time, no all-in by Assad. He's teching. Pretty normal. Going into Dryad Bears. Maybe Mountain Giants again.
Very good wisp movement here once again. Set sees the creep early. There's no water elemental here yet to tank. There it is now.
Doesn't want to detonate this time. Water Elemental still healthy. Mana is gone already. And with 3 archers and Entangle, you can get something done. But without mana, pretty hard to do for Sad.
Our players' forces are
So ThorZaIN gets the Ogre. No. Everything is an Ogre today.
Yeah, the keeper never had the time to go back to the Moonwells. He wanted to get back to the Moonwells and then go again for the aggression, but ThorZaIN smartly quickly went for the expansion before there was enough time for that. For the Night Elf, so without that much mana, keeper really isn't that dangerous. Would love to see a Telestaff now finally replenish his resources.
He's counter-expanding on the back of
Kinda
things. Telestaff it is. Resources replenished they are. Or not really. Okay, leaves the second Moonwell for later.
Oh, great scout with the footy. Oh, he almost saw the expansion up there, but I guess the footy's just going to the
forces are under
fountain.
attack.
Hasn't seen yet the second base of the Night Elf. Hunter's Hall coming up now. Pretty much in time. He wants to go for a second hero anyways. What's that second hero gonna be is the question.
Yeah. Can be a lot. Alchemist, Naga, Panda.
I think Demon is the strongest option. If you don't go Demon, you always risk getting destroyed by Mountain King in the late game.
Our players' forces are under attack.
Oh, and the footy has found the expansion, by the way.
Panda it is. So heavier pressure early on against this expansion and peasants and probably upcoming towers.
Could also just play it passively. Clear up the Panda, get him to 3, make sure the Breath of Fire is strong. But it's not that easy on this map to creep so fast, so quickly. Wait. So fast, so easily is what I wanted to say.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very good, of course, at dealing with footy floods. AM says hello, pressures the tree of life. And we have a lot of footmen coming.
Okay, that's what is it? 4? That's not too many. With militia even. There's still no mana. Do we have moon juice? A very good amount. So you could staff. Is that in time? Yes, 4 wisps for repair. Breath of Fire starts to burn here, but that was the last one. ThorZaIN still holding on to his potion.
Yeah, should probably use it here to keep up the pressure. Any delay on this expansion is worth a lot. Dryads will be coming in soon, but since footies have defend already, not necessarily the easiest to deal with them. But footman numbers also low at the same time.
ThorZaIN just distracting here. Not an all-in push. Really? Just trying to prevent kills. Almost one of his patented surrounds. But yeah, he's waiting for tier 2, and I think that's when the real push is coming. He's keeping them from creeping. That's always good against the panda. Couldn't kill this tree, but that wasn't his main objective, I think. Or is it with the potion consumed?
Tree should survive here, but ThorZaIN's trying to make this as expensive as he can. And also delay as much as he can. Which is why it was a really smart idea to use this potion here.
We say this quite a bit about ThorZaIN. Footy scouting sees the first Dryad out, and that's probably the time to retreat. 0 lumber for Assad. There was a lot of wisps used here. And he didn't even start the tier 3 yet. Has to establish the second base, of course. Needs to get some mileage out of it. While ThorZaIN is constantly mining, and you see that on his bank. Resources look good. 1,300. Balanced with the lumber as well.
A player's forces
Zeppelin
are under
time?
attack.
Sapper time?
A town is
Shredder
under
time.
Mountain King second must be the choice here. No Demon Hunter to discourage that MK, so gonna have a strong Mountain King somewhat soon. Tier 3 rushed. ThorZaIN doesn't feel the need to apply too much pressure on tier 2. Which also means he's not gonna have too much of an army, which means he can't creep too easily now. So ThorZaIN still focuses on harass while his tier 3 is coming online. Should be able to have the time here to cancel the Entangled.
Thank you, Francesc, who updates us. Paladin 2-0 over Rezaman at the moment.
A player's
Looks like
forces
no
are under
back-to-back participation from the self-proclaimed Warcraft 3 billionaire. And we do have that Zeppelin play before the mine is entangled. This is nasty and annoying and super effective.
Even dodging some of those detonates, so the water elemental is still alive. And Assad has a staff to get over there. Doesn't want to have to use the TP to get there, but maybe he should.
Yeah, a Dryad drive-by here. Good blocks. Multitasking required now. ThorZaIN wasn't satisfied with the entangled gold mine. Wanted to go for the big tree. Still gets it. Well calculated. A lot of AoE. Oh, can he still use that Zeppelin? Is it too risky?
What were the Dryads doing there, though?
Attacking Peasant.
2 Dryads? What are they ever gonna do? Maybe the Keeper was supposed to staff on them? And that way do something? I don't know. That looked not too familiar. Finally, the expo will be coming up. A shredder for Set as well. Lumber issues will be a thing of the past. But he's still pretty broke. Still far away from being able to build up that strong, big army. Where ThorZaIN is getting ready. More upgrades. Second barracks. Knights coming. Knights priests.
Double barracks as well. Knights Priest indeed. Upgrades there already. Armor upgrades as well. Workshop is done. Towers are getting up. This is a way calmer game. And it feels like ThorZaIN is in control since after the first initial creep jack. Don't see SaiDe's army scale too well. He's going bears now. Keeper, of course, always a late game liability. Hood of Cunning, by the way, Remo. Just saying.
Oh my god.
We are onto something here. And ThorZaIN is on the way to a 2-0.
When is he gonna break? When is he gonna take the offensive here? Doesn't have to ever really go for a big push. As we are concealed, oftentimes you can just build a big army to claim the high ground in the middle, claim the third base, and that way get far ahead.
And that's then, as we learned, the stalemate breaker.
Absolutely. Oh, Zeppelin. Nothing inside. Doesn't matter too much. Thorns all around the keeper.
Yeah, against knights. I mean, treants will be dispelled anyway, right?
Yeah, but it's only level 1 entangle. Level 2 entangle and level 3 entangle later can sometimes be a big danger. I mean, of course, human can dispel, but sometimes the priests are in range. Sometimes the priests are just derping.
They're in the hands of ThorZaIN, mate. It's not gonna be easy. 60 supply now for the Swede. SaiDe is getting quite some items. Again, the flute. That's big help. He doesn't have a TP, by the way. Kinda risky. Engine of War is making sure that there's no expansion in the middle. That's a nice one. And Mountain Giants are coming. Hardened skin already done.
Shooting up 65 supply right away. ThorZaIN is right there with him.
ThorZaIN has very limited anti-air. Maybe surprise chimeras could be a thing. Very expensive, very all-in-y. Very short timing window, but could help. But of course, super expensive.
Wind. I like that. Ferries can definitely be very strong. Where are all the casters, by the way?
There's not too many. It's just a couple of priests. It's just one priest? That's the second one. And a third one.
Yeah, it's normally really the sorceresses that feel the pain of the fairies the most, as their slow is a lot more expensive than the priests' heal on autocast.
Forces are under attack.
Panda trying to get to level 5, but he won't be able to get it from the creeps alone.
Getting flag cannons for gyros, so he's aware that air is a thing or will be a thing for SaiDe. Preparing for that. Sad. And again, the patient plays. SaiDe is not ready yet. He's not at 80. He doesn't have his ferries out. Not the necessary upgrades. ThorZaIN isn't too happy. Not at 80 either. Maybe not the biggest upgrades. We do have Animal War Train. We don't have Thundering Blades.
He's probably gonna get it, unless he forgot. Oh, wait a minute. Where did that chim come from? I didn't even see it.
Wow, I think I really wanted it so bad that it just appeared. Ah, bottom right. Former orange can.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's tricky. Paladin, by the way, will debut at DreamHack Winter as he eliminated Razaman from the close qualifier.
Damn, very clear affair there. Quick 3-0. Not bad, not bad.
So we got Ente versus TGW just started, and this one in game 2 will also take a while.
Crucial moment in this game. Who claims the high ground? Whoever does has a big lead.
This is 2-1 chimeras with true shot. This is kind of scary. If
Only
it's
a
in the
single
right
one
position.
So far.
Oh, 5 gyros. What's the anti-air? Okay, Panda, of course. I kind of like that choice. Oftentimes, Night Elves lack damage. With Chimeras, not so much.
ThorZaIN going into high upkeep once again. We've seen that already.
Plus 32 damage. Okay, can he take out the gyros? Panda did a good breath of fire. The Chimera is a little too far forward. Greeted with the Stormbolt. Uses the heal scroll to somewhat keep her alive. Needs to retreat.
Oh my god! The fairies!
Yeah, the fairies are doing
destroyed the priest!
an amazing job with that AoE.
Entangle focus now on the Mountain King. But only level 1, level 2 Entangle, not level 3. Drunken Haze Breath of Fire coming in again. Panda almost out of mana, but also very close to 5. Gets the level 5 right here. Supply lead with the Night Elf, but it seems like ThorZaIN is looking stronger in this fight right here. MK getting focused again with the Entangle Breath. Hits the Militia. A lot of them going down.
Doesn't look too
though.
hot for the Mountain King, but also the Mountain Giants are falling. Divine Shield Keepers. Oh, a little barbecue on the Flying Machines.
Mountain King. Oh my god, everything is so
Totally
close. Everything's about to die.
What's he focusing on? This knight? ThorZaIN surviving the fight with 53. Sad. Smashing the 65. Fairies. Great addition. Chimera did a decent job, I feel, as well. Did he keep it alive?
Now that one did go down, but a lot of attention on it from the gyros. The fairy dragons against the casters was so amazing. Of course, in these big fights, 80 versus 80, so many things happening. Impossible to do it all perfectly. And what do we get now?
Lot of
upgrades. MG is going to get to 3-2. Would love to see mana pots on this Panda. His damage now is really scary.
Is that dependent on ultimates? Or can you do it without? Because he's close. Getting close.
I don't think he's that far behind at all that he has to rely on that to keep himself in the game. His keeper certainly isn't the strongest hero at all anymore, but the bear, MG, and like Hippo Fairy combo is working out really well. Plus the Panda. If only he had mana potions, that's the one thing he's kind of lacking. But the army diversity is looking really good.
The Keeper ultimate can be amazing for right after a fight. You don't have to go out of position for a fountain, or you use it on a fountain and then that's the fastest healing ever. In a fight, kinda dangerous because it gets cancelled that easily. So upgrades. 3-2. Oh, that's so much damage. There's not even raw on this Chimera, but it's already so much. On the other side, we do have Sundering Blades now. Mortar Teams 1-0. Knights 2-2. Sad pushing.
Has the resources to expand up there, not doing it yet. Hippogriff saved. Very low on the Hippo numbers.
Yeah.
Against 7 gyros. I don't think those Hippos will win, those 2. If he gets up to like 6 Hippos, then the gyros are going to have a very tough time.
It's all about the breath of fire. And Sad stays on the hill. Tree can waddle over in a bit. Main gold mine's about to expire, and then it's all about the high ground.
This moment of passivity is also time for the bears to regenerate more mana. Could be more roar, could be more reju coming in soon. But ThorZaIN found himself into a position up north where he can now pressure this Tree of Life very effectively. This might just be a straight up kill. He's got 3 mortar teams here.
There's no TP for Sad. Maybe maybe ThorZaIN identified that. Detonates against the inner fire, but no chance to save this one. Still 6,900. So that forces him to either like use the tree on the left-hand side and build a Tree of Life in the middle. And that's probably what he's doing. But ThorZaIN just pushing forward.
Drunken Haze Breath, good damage, but no kills.
Just forces him back. Gyros see the tree. It was kind of obvious.
Yeah, losing the tree definitely hurts there, but it's not the worst thing ever because Seth didn't have to remake anything. He didn't lose any army. If he can secure this Tree of Life in the middle, walk over the eternity to the natural, Still definitely a winnable game.
Close to
ThorZaIN
three.
getting a lot of heal scrolls though. Triple heal scroll.
Close to 3,000 viewers for close qualifier. Not too bad, people. It's about ThorZaIN's chances for Katowice. Main base expired.
That could be level 3 for the Pally. Boom! There we go.
Let's pick upgrade for the Knights. ThorZaIN's main expires in 200. And SaiDe has one mission to claim that hill and own it.
ThorZaIN will have to attack it sooner or later. How is he gonna do that? How much supply is he waiting for? What upgrades is he waiting for? He's getting more gyro upgrades right now. Gonna get up to 2-2. Knights at 2-2 already.
Also,
But this is the big advantage for Night Elf late game. All of their good units have the same damage and armor type. So we have the hippos, chims, bears, everything at 3-3. Archers at 0-0, but archers don't really matter that much anymore.
Okay, I like that upgrade for the mortars, especially since he has 2-shot as well. Is he moving out now? He's not really close to any big level ups. He got 4-3-3. Another gyro. SaiDe, just patiently waiting on the high ground. He'll be mining soon with the tree ready. He's completely out of gold to the dot. When is it time to strike? There's a lot more gold in the north, where SaiDe is. Who broke upkeep now. High upkeep. Inner fire on everything. ThorZaIN getting ready.
Tense moment for these two. Who can keep their nerves together better? Who can control this fight better?
Do we have...
It's all gonna come down to this engagement here.
We do have 4 wisps here to detonate. Good dispel. Ooh, 2 fairies. Can he position them this well again? With a chimera maybe? Stay longer in this fight. The hippo numbers are better. Kiting with the gyros. Kiting with pretty much everything. He wants to get him off the hill.
Panda trying to get in range for the Breath of Fire, but he's always staying out of range, doing this really, really well. Hippogriffs are all super hurt now.
Oh boy, that heal scroll, the value. Oh, the fairies are working on these casters for 10 seconds, but the heal scroll cancels it all. SaiDe, the shredder here, of course, will be killed very soon. ThorZaIN still at 76. The chimera is still standing, and there's not much anti-air left.
Only 2 gyros. The Panda also almost out of mana, by the way. Keeper close to level 6. Gets the level 6. Is he gonna use the ultimate right away? Yes, but there must be a Stormbolt, I guess. GG by ThorZaIN.
Too
Couldn't
much.
break the hill.
SaiDe with a strong game and strong fights, I feel. The first one on the high ground was already excellent. He just had the right weapons, and ThorZaIN couldn't really counter that anymore. The fairies too powerful, the chimera almost untouched, the levels too crazy with 6-6, and of course the Tree of Eternity running in the upper left, and ThorZaIN soon to be mined out in the bottom left, bottom right. Quite a upset. But SaiDe. Surprising, surprising, surprising. This entire day so far ties this up 1-1. Down to a best of 3.
Star Nation with a 14-month resub says thanks. And I say as well, thanks, bro.
Me too. Thanks. Do we have
1-1. We're down to a best of 3 here, ladies and gentlemen.
Would love to see if we have any results from NT and TG Dubs. Not yet.
So it's a 2-0 lead for TGW apparently.
Ooh. Is Ente again the odd mouse out that won't qualify? After the top 8 runs of X-Lord and Wan, his clanmates. Always these close qualifiers. Top 20 Europe seems to be his ceiling for now. What's the ceiling for SaiDe? He's making quite an impression here today.
Yeah, that looked really good. Not exactly what he needed in the late game. Great army composition. I love that he didn't go overboard with the chimeras.
Yeah.
Oftentimes we see night elves just getting too fixated on gyms, and suddenly there's 15 gyros, take out the gyms, and the game's over right away. He knew exactly what he needed. He also had the panda ready in anticipation of the gyros. This was just a really good late game by him.
Okay, can he do that again on Northern Isles this time? Bottom left is sad, and in the upper right, maybe worried now a little, is ThorZaIN. 2 maps away from getting his Katowice dreams shattered.
Archmage opening once again. Some very bold humans will play a Mountain King here, but very dangerous. If you're playing up against the Keeper, if he's playing aggressively, can become quite problematic very fast. No mercenaries on this map to stabilize you with the Mountain King. Keeper is the choice, by the way. Said, not really the Warden kind of player, is he?
Nah. I think rather tried and true, rather simple to play heroes. Not taking away from his skills, but Warden is very hectic, very demanding. Keeper and Demon Hunter a little bit more... Oh, pause. Streamlined, I guess. Okay, someone's knocking at the door. Gotta get that real quick.
He's been waiting for that Amazon package
On
for
Sundays?
3 days now.
Don't think they deliver on Sundays, but I'm not sure how it is in France.
In France, they hustle, dude. There's no way.
France, they hustle because they're so close to the Saarland.
True. The hustle region.
Shout out, Kevin. Okay, yeah, that's what the French are known for, right? Hustle and hard work.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
thank you, Plankje. €10 donation. Users are gentlemen and scholars. How true would you say that statement is?
25% maybe.
25%, yes. We are sirs. That's true. That's very true. Thank you very much. That is very, very nice of you.
Keep with the fast expo creep over here. Footy is around to be annoying. Very apt. One of the worst finds here possible. Whereas on the other side for ThorZaIN we have the Pendant of Energy. Hallelujah.
That's very good.
Oh, Agent of Warden Eye. Oh, that hurts a lot. That was level 4 creep.
Oh, okay.
That's not allowed.
Is A, not allowed, and B, no level 2.
Oh, that's so painful.
Okay, he has to go for another creep camp now to make up for it. And that enables ThorZaIN to build his expo, stabilize, build some towers. He's distracted at home. Can't take out these footmen. It's looking good.
This is a complete disaster already. Jesus.
Maybe going to the door, opening that door, took him out of the zone that he was in the final moments of map 2.
Plan B. Tech now instead for Said. If he had Entangle, he would be able to snipe a few footies over here, but without Entangle, it just seems like he has been ripped off all his weapons. How the hell can he find any kind of kill now?
Yeah, but some games were already looking bad for Sad, and then he turned it around. Or they were looking bad for ThorZaIN, and then he turned it around. So let's see what we can get. What's safe to say is that Sad is not giving games up easily.
Water Elemental. Oh, he denied that with a footy. God damn ThorZaIN. That would have been the level up there.
Thank you, Crowdy, for the Prime sub. Man, lots of support today, guys. Big love. So, Expo now. Still level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Seems like ThorZaIN is going to give this time now to his opponent. Falls back, heals up. Satisfied with the delay of the early game. Oh, beautiful regen scroll.
And clarity while dropping the pendant. So it's faster. Right, fine, level 2. And a lightning shield. What can he do with a lightning shield? There is an arcane tower that will put some damage on treants. Arch is also not the tankiest unit, of course, and at some point he has to defend. What?
That almost sounded like a folk song. What can he do with the lightning shield?
I
What
thought
can
so
he do
too.
with the lightning shield? What can he do with the lightning shield?
Early
Nighttime
in the
on Northern.
morning. Oh. Well, it is early in the morning there now, but defense more important to him. Okay, lightning shield it is. Using it for defensive purposes, but easily taken care of.
No, there's still some damage though. There was like 50 damage on every footy. Kind of adds up. ThorZaIN's just eating these lightning shields. He don't mind.
Okay, that's the charged lightning shield gone. So the answer is not too much. No crazy pass and harass, not taking out the economy, but rather helping in the defense, which is kind of fine. Level 2 finally, of course. Entangled Goldmine getting cancelled again. And the other footmen are already out of range, so he can't lose them anymore. I like it. Continue the pressure with only Archmage and Water Elemental stepping out of range. And tier 2 is at 75%. Blacksmith coming, ThorZaIN. Very good game. Demon Hunter second this time. He don't want to bother
A player's
with the
forces
Mountain
are
King
under
on
attack.
Northern Isles.
Alright. He's going to limit his own AoE impact by not going for a panda, but also is going to limit the humans. If this demon gets level 3 fast, he can definitely be a great weapon against the Mountain King. If ThorZaIN sees this ahead of time, he may want to go into a Blood Mage second.
Does he though? Yeah, ThorZaIN loves the Blood Mage. That's not the question. Will he see it is the question. And yeah, Sad says hello.
These footies here with defend. Still not too easy to take out. Was that a deny? No. Okay. That experience does go to SaiDe. Second hero. Blood Mage it is. We're so smart, Neo. We're so good. Oh my god.
Nice of you to include me as well.
A player's
That's
forces are under
my
attack.
Sunday moment here so far. Double Sanctum, rifles parked in the main. And yeah, you know what I think about the Blood Mage Demon Hunter and counter. Always seem to go to the Blood Mage recently.
Yeah. But if the demon gets to level 3, level 4, and he gets an Orb of Venom, he's also a good tank and good damage dealer. And it still makes it so that the human doesn't play Mountain King, which has a lot of value in its own.
That's true. But you know, you saw in game 1 how powerful this Blood Mage can be also as a damage dealer, right? That was a spectacular
How about-
game.
Player's forces are
How about
under
if,
attack.
like, if we go to like 70 supply, how about if Set just goes for Naga third? Naga third, triple orb. Let's do this.
It's so expensive though.
Yeah, you just gotta survive. You gotta delay.
I mean, he could
Mountain
afford.
giants, taunt.
Yeah, what else? Like, also fairies and also chimeras again. Just add 30. It's all so expensive. Last game he made it work, but last game was Concealed Hill. It's a little different. I'm not opposed
also-
to the idea of triple hero orb, but yeah, maybe ThorZaIN is striking before because it's not tacking. This looks like a pretty dedicated 70 supply push to me.
Yeah, could be dangerous, but also, mountain giants are crazy strong against this strategy. Question is, what's gonna hit faster? Are the MGs gonna be ready? Levels for Set are looking so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 and 1. The story of this game. He's calling militia, contesting the middle. He needs to creep this fast, but I doubt that he can do it. ThorZaIN coming in. His levels aren't the greatest either. And now it begins. Siphon on the demon. You
Warlord
think the
here
Demon
goes
Hunter
to
is
ThorZaIN.
jealous of the Blood Mage that he can keep the mana and the Demon Hunter is just burning it?
I think he's vicious enough that he appreciates the damage he's doing with it more
Good answer.
than the mana that's being kept. Now, a guy who runs into battle with a blindfold on, I don't think he has a lot of strategic thought in his head.
Good point. Okay, good old tier 2 tower push. We see it more and more. With the Blood Mage, it's very strong because you have the mana superiority. Level 3 would be appreciated. Wand of the Wind, though. Ooh, this is hard to hold for set. Mountain Giants are coming, though.
Tough. With an Orb of Venom, with MGs, you can't deal with this fairly well, but we're still a little bit off of that stage. ThorZaIN hitting a great timing over here, playing a very different strategy. Does not want to have to deal with the ultimate 80 supply tier 3 Night Elf army again. He's looking to finish this game way sooner, even before he has level 3 heroes of his own.
At least we have an MG. Needs the upgrades, lacks the upgrades, needs bears for Roar, for Ritu. There is the spell for ThorZaIN though. Banish against the Demon Hunter, so no physical damage there. Dispels it pretty much immediately. And the Protector gets killed though. Rifleman in the front row, taking the damage. Fair at Talons!
What?
Fairy Fire? On single targets to focus it? I don't see it yet. Maybe a misclick? And he wanted to go for fairies?
Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to get ready for the late game for fairies, where in the big fights they are very strong, but this is way sooner than that.
Yeah.
ThorZaIN pushed across the map with 60 supply, now he's got 70. He's towering up the enemy expansion. He's got 4 towers standing already. Could go for a shop if he wants. ThorZaIN hasn't been losing anything outside of mana here pretty much. And is looking very strong here on map.
Yeah, I agree. Feels like he's crossing the finish line soon. He doesn't even have upgrade on this Mountain Giant. Never went for it. Prioritizes the bear. Fairy Fire could be good on a hero for hero focus, but also there's the spell. Always the answer.
One single Mountain Giant plus Orb of Venom. Is that enough tier 3 tech? Along with the bears, I guess.
Ooh.
Lodge. This
Demon
attack.
Hunter almost surrounded as the staff was just used. Slowly but steady, leapfrogging forward. That's a build that ThorZaIN likes. Dryads are taking more and more damage. Blood Mage though! That's what I kinda talked about, but the Hail Mary backfires as the Demon Hunter dies. Capital GG, well played, ThorZaIN. One map away now from DreamHack Winter.
Alright. ThorZaIN gets his victory on his loser map. Where is SaiDe gonna bring us? Typical choice for Night Elves would be Amazonia. I think it's also pretty fitting for his style. He likes to control the map, get level 3, keep pressure on the opponent. Although in the macro game, he looked so good. I'm really impressed with his concealed hill performance. Just going 2 base. We're not aware of the vetoes, but it should usually be twisted for the human. And for the Night Elf, it's unclear. With that being said, I think he would veto Terranos. I doubt he wants to play Warden.
Yeah, I think so too. We go into Amazonia. That is the keeper map. Kind of what we expected. Ken said, tie this up and force game 5. Death Knight said, Ente is getting destroyed, by the way. On map 1 or in general, is the question. TG Dubs at DreamHack. There would be another debut. And we move on to game number 4. Match points for ThorZaIN. Can he do it? That would be so important for him. Thank you, an average Mo, for the 5-month resub. Hello, bros. Hello, bro. Here we go. ThorZaIN said. On AZ. Must be a keeper, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know that Moon's been starting to play Warden here again, and there's a lot of Moon fanboys out there.
Foggy.
But yeah, I think this is so good for the keeper. It's just his hero. There's no reason for us to believe that he's very fond of the Warden. Keeper, level 3, pressure, look for kills. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Can't allow another engine of war deny, though. That would be a neck breaker. If that happens twice in a row, so close when when you're so close to qualifying for the biggest event of your career. That would hurt. That is material for nightmares.
The result just came in, by the way. TGW wins 3-0 against Ente.
Okay, once again, Xlord and Wan qualified. Ente is not. That's how it was in every single DreamHack so far. So that is, this match here is the last remaining one. The last and final decision of the European close qualifier.
Hopefully Assad can bring this back, make this a nice long best of 5.
Forces are under attack.
He showed unconcealed that he has the potential. But if we're being honest, the other 2 maps were very clearly in favor of ThorZaIN.
Yeah, on game 1 it was Cheese that he tried. Maybe he's just focusing on his maps, you know? That's something we heard from several pros. Sometimes you just try crazy things on the maps of your opponent and you focus on the maps you pick plus X. Especially when you think you're the underdog. Gloves of Haste here for the keeper. No deny. ThorZaIN has the lightning shield on himself, but uses it to speed things up a little. That's also level 2 for him. Mantle, he likes that. So, tier 2 push with the Blood Mage. Again.
I don't know. We'll see. 2 farms only. Yeah, wow. Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage would be pretty bad against the somewhat old school way of playing mass archers plus Naga. But Zed also hasn't shown that style yet. Seems to much prefer the lowers with Dryads and Bears.
Ooh, ThorZaIN didn't pay attention to the Wisp. Here loses the Water Mantle to a detonate. A bit of extra experience. Oh, Claws, Mantle, and Gloves. High deeps for ThorZaIN.
That's the nuts. That is the nuts drops right there. And the human gets level 3 just a little bit faster than the Night Elf does.
Yeah.
It's going to be important here to get the deny on the first entangle.
That's level 3 right there. 40% to tier 2. Little slower for the human, for ThorZaIN, but he's queuing defend. It's so important to have defend. There's already good damage from the keeper with Entangle and the Treants. So minimize the archer damage and then you're kind of fine.
Yeah, ThorZaIN's doing this so well. AM and Water Elementals to poke. Do a little bit of damage, delay creeping, wait for defend to finish, and then use the footies. Or is he actually going to do it earlier? As he sees the camp keep being engaged. Oh, footies in front for the block, but... Oh, AM stole the last hit!
Ooh. So still not level 3. He really wants that level 2 Entangle.
Important last hit there as well.
If ThorZaIN denies this. Oh, he does!
Oh,
Painful!
goddamn.
Yep.
Ooh. He's playing a sick game right now.
Yep.
He's gonna get the Water Elemental to finally get level 3.
Another archer kill. 2 more
This
hurt.
pressure. Dude, this pressure is insane.
Yeah, with just 4 footmen. As he's revealing,
God.
that's
Oh,
2
God.
more archers. It's an absolute disaster. The Doctor, in great fashion, finally level 3. But that took 5 minutes on AZ. Holy.
This doctor is administering pain, not alleviating pain. It hurts.
This Archmage hits like a truck. Keeper, what can he do now even? Hunter's Hall is finished, but Thor's just hanging around. No chance for lures.
A player's forces are under attack.
Second hero, Naga. Double Naga in the middle. But with 2 footies being there. However, the keeper comes in.
Yeah, Entangle. Oh, what's better here? ThorZaIN is gonna lose this one. Nice little experience. Can the Archmage pick this off? There's still no lore. Did he build a proxy? Not really. Finally.
A player's forces
This
are
is
under attack.
nasty.
This AM and footies have been doing crazy amounts of damage. It's gonna be another Water Elemental soon, by the way, unless he detonates. Ancient of War, gone.
Naga,
Naga.
blocked away from the moon wheels. Doesn't really work though. But the Archmage is still in range. There's no shop. There's last bit of moon juice. He can't use that now though to replenish the Keeper. And having reveal. How important was having reveal?
That was a sick early game by ThorZaIN.
Yep.
Really, really well done.
He's going rifles. No tier 3 tech or anything. That's almost game. SaiDe needs a miracle. He put on a strong fight in this series
Are under attack.
as the underdog. But ThorZaIN warmed up.
Calls the militia. Is it tower time?
Maybe. There is no lumber mill. We can push with Arcane. Just wants to end this. He was very, very patient in the games prior. But now that he sees there's no engine of war, there's only one engine of lore. Archmage though! Okay. That push stopped in its tracks.
Alright, aim a little too far forward. Punished right away. Keeper and Naga, they are still pretty damn good at focusing single targets.
Yeah. Is there no shop for ThorZaIN? No. Can't go for regen.
Forces are under attack.
Maybe he's getting a little ahead of himself.
Good thing he has 2 priests already. They're gonna start the healing process now. Also, when you play Naga second here as ThorZaIN, you don't feel like you have to solo creep her so much as you would with a Mountain King. So the IM can take part in the creeping, can get level 4 here, and will do so at this point. Even more intelligence, gets an invul as well. ThorZaIN still looking good.
He's doing it again. That reju was pretty nice. This time he's making sure that the hero focus won't work too well. With an invul. 45 supply. This was quite some time for SaiDe
Forces are
to get
under
some
attack.
upgrades in. What do we got? Improved bows. Oh. Nothing coming from the lore. One Dryad. And he hits again. Replenishment for him as well.
Alright, we know SaiDe is gonna try everything to hold here. But with only archers, it's not gonna be very easy. The first Dryad gets taken out right away.
Too easy. The militia are ready to arrest him. Moments away from SaiDe's elimination. Would love to see a shop behind towers. Farms? Okay, supply blocked.
Oh, the Naga getting focused heavily here. Might be able to get the kill here. SaiDe out of nowhere. Invul not transferred on time.
On the ground though, so it's not completely lost. Can still use it on the Archmage. SaiDe fighting like a madman. Focus fire is good. Blocks with the rifle against the rifle. Naga Keeper doing good damage. Detected tier 3? Not really. Limited to Archer Dryads.
The Naga's gonna be back very soon. She was only level 1. Doesn't take much time.
Archmage almost out of mana. These water elementals don't last for a while. This build would be so good for SaiDe. Never had the time. Needed the forces. Needed the numbers. Of course, very, very fragile. Replenishment potion on the Keeper. He's gonna have good mana. Sacrificing a lot of wisps as well. Have to take that into account. Still no shop anywhere for ThorZaIN. But he's turning the zero focus around now.
Barely any moon juice. These heroes, so low HP. Shop in the back, needs to go for potions, but more and more archers are going down. The Naga is returning for ThorZaIN. She's close to level 2. Very close. AM not too far away from level 5, by the way.
And the Naga is back. Here we go. More mana for the Keeper. Last ditch efforts. 31 supply, but stemming against this defeat. That's level 2, that's Fork Lightning. That's a big help. As long as there's mana. Boom, there we go.
Said, praying to the skies, praying for nighttime. When is it nighttime again, finally?
I wonder if he will live to see the night. So far it looks like it. At least for a little bit.
Ultra taken out, that building doesn't matter too much, but again, ThorZaIN slowly but surely chipping away. The spoon has been taken out of the shelf, and now we're going to town. Oh, I am.
The town that's
Spell, though.
soon to be wrecked, probably. But we say that for a good 3 minutes. And ThorZaIN so far can't finish the push, but with the Naga dead, that's it. GG, well played. Sad gives it up. Good luck for the main stage. Fair play by Sad. He was a good challenger for ThorZaIN. Took a map off of him, brought him to the edge a couple of times. But in the end, it is ThorZaIN with a 3rd participation and big points towards the ESL Pro Tour ranking, where he's still in the race now.
Yeah. Keeps the chances of his 5th position or 4th position alive. Vortex and Blade at his heels. X-Lord slightly ahead of him. ThorZaIN can take a moment to breathe here, but he still will have to perform well to make sure he makes it to the top 5 cut.
Indeed. So we have our 16 players for Europe. And of course, we're going to show them to you. Participants over at Liquipedia. Big shout out to everyone who's updating this. For the human, it is Blade, Hawk, Johnny Cage, and ThorZaIN. One lonely orc. That's Spiral. Cash out, Cooper out, Rezaman out, and we're not very sure if Spiral even plays orc. That's crazy. From a region dominated by Grubby and guys like Lucifron to this. It is Undeads with 7 participants. Happy, Craft, Vortex, Van, X-Lord, SaiDe, and the Great Wall. 4 Night Elves in with Foggy, Neutron, Sonic, and Paladin. So 3 debutants, if I'm not mistaken, in Johnny Cage, TG Dubs, and Paladin.
Yeah, super cool. Can't wait for these groups to be drawn, groups to be revealed. I mean, we already know Happy's going to be playing against X-Lord in the same group. That is that is set in stone. But other than that, really curious.
Indeed. Groups will be released tomorrow, so keep an eye on the ESL socials and, of course, our socials as well, as we will be retweeting this. And it's going to be interesting. We have more for you guys. Don't go too far away, because in just 18 minutes, we're going to continue with the American region. The question is, who's going to follow Ark and Duck into the American finals? And it's a battle between AB, Saron, and Priest in the one part of the bracket, and Say-So, Pokey, and Deuce in the other part of the bracket. That will be the bracket we will be following with I mean me. I'm going to stay. And Bidu, who's going to join me. Remo has the evening off to gather power for the ESL Meisterschaftscast tomorrow.
Hell yeah. We had fun together today. Boys, I hope you think so. I certainly enjoyed the games from today and yesterday. We're almost done with our finalization of the groups. America ahead still. And I hope Ricky didn't shave his mustache yet, because I'm looking forward to those luscious lips.
All right, perfect ending. Thank you very much for supporting us. Of course, you have 18 minutes to grab some food and some drinks, and then more Warcraft action. Don't go too far away.